Joseph in Egypt. Joseph was brought down to Egypt, and Potiphar, who was an officer of Pharaoh and captain of the guard, bought him from the Ishmaelites. The Lord was with Joseph, and he became a favored servant, living in the house of the Egyptian master. His master saw that the Lord was with him, and that the Lord made all that he did prosper in his hands. Joseph found grace in the master's sight, and he was made overseer in his house, and all that his master had he put in Joseph's hands. The Lord blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake, and the blessing of the Lord was upon all that he had in the house and in the field. So Potiphar left all that he had in Joseph's hands, and he did not even know what he owned except the bread he ate. Now Joseph was a handsome young lad, and when he grew up, his mother's wife cast her eyes upon Joseph and loved him. But he would not love her, and said to her, "Behold, my master does not even know what is in his house. He entrusted all that he has to my hand. There is none greater in this house than I. Neither has he kept back anything from me, but you. Because you are his wife, how then could I love you and do this wickedness and sin against God?" Then she went to Joseph's master and told lies about Joseph, saying, "The Hebrew servant whom you have brought to us came into the house to mock me, and he fled as I lifted my voice and cried." When the master heard the words of his wife, he was angry, and he took Joseph and put him in prison, where the king's prisoners were kept, and there he stayed. But the Lord was with Joseph and showed him mercy, and made the keeper of the prison think well of him. So the keeper of the prison put all the prisoners that were in the prison into Joseph's hands, and whatsoever they did there, he was in charge of them. The keeper of the prison paid no attention to anything that Joseph did, because the Lord was with Joseph, and whatever he did, the Lord made it prosper.